Hi everybody, this is Shehbaz Sharif and you're watching All of Your Business. In All of Your Business, we talk about real business. We talk about inflation and major economic developments across the country and across the globe. With our guest, Mr. Mehtab Haider. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Alaikum assalam.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
So the weather is finally changing and we are heading toward spring.
Yes.
How do you feel about it?
I think it's a beautiful weather, and especially in the context that we are going to celebrate Basant in Lahore.
Absolutely. Sir, are you excited about that occasion as well?
Yes, because it has been restored after a pause of 18 years.
Absolutely.
So it's good.
Right, right. My first question to you is this, that annual consumer prices on year basis have risen up to 5.8% in January. So what does this mean in simpler words? And can you simplify this for our audiences?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Thank you very much for having me. As we had already predicted, in accordance with the State Bank of Pakistan and Ministry of Finance projections, that inflation will remain hovering around 5 to 7% range. This is the broad range. So in January, headline inflation has slightly inched up. But overall, and it also proves that the State Bank of Pakistan preferred to keep a cautious decision because everyone was expecting that there might be some slight reduction, but they preferred to keep the policy rate unchanged. So the slight increase reinforces the stance taken by the State Bank of Pakistan that they are cautious, and although Prime Minister of Pakistan has urged and asked the State Bank of Pakistan to look into the demands of the Pakistan's business community, but the State Bank is more cautious, and we expect that after this slight decrease in inflationary pressures, the State Bank of Pakistan will also translate into reduction into the monetary policy. But so far, as the inflation remained at its existing level, because it slightly increased to the level of 5.8%. So it is hoped that the incoming months, the inflation pressures will persist because there will be a base effect. Because from the next month, from this month, the base of inflation was lower. So because of lower base, we see that inflation will remain in the same range. But after a couple of months, or close to the next financial year, we expect that policy rate might reduce slightly in the range of 50 basis points.
Right, right. So talking about inflation, talking about economic activities, and we just talked about Basant. It is being all over social media, the revival of Basant. And the Basant its return to Lahore is expected to generate rupees over 20 billion. And there are reports that it is going to be very beneficial for the economy of Pakistan. So how it is going to do that, or how it is going to benefit that? Can you simplify this for our audiences?
Actually, the Basant means there will be hustle and bustle in the city. There will be economic activity. And there are expectations that around 8 million people are going to participate in these 3 days celebrations. So there will be an economic activity, there will be a festival, there will be a business of kites and hustle and bustle. People will arrange different kind of celebrations
Across parks,
definitely
public parks.
And as well as there will be festivity of the food as well. So overall, it will help to generate the economic activities, and at least it will result into an economic activity of 20 billion rupees. It's significant, but its multiplier effect will be more than this.
Right.
Because there will be an activity of transport, there will be an activity On the food front, there will be an activity of arranging different celebrations. So there will be fun. And of course, this kind of healthy activities will promote economic activities. But there's a cautious that we should also remain vigilant and ensure all kind of protective measures, keeping in view the guidelines given by the provincial government of Punjab,
Right.
in order to safeguard the lives and ensure that there will be no injury or there will be no negative impact of this Basant.
And so it's a very innocent question. The Lahore is enjoying, going to enjoy the revival of Basant. So why not other parts of Punjab? For example, Rawalpindi, Faisalabad. What do you think as an expert?
Actually, if it will be revived and revived in such a manner that it promotes economic activities, then there will be competition within the cities, especially in Punjab as well as with other provinces, and they will also encourage and promote this kind of activity, because in Pakistan there is a need to promote such healthy activities which also result and translate into increasing economic activities. So it will also promote the competition within the cities as well as among the provinces, and it's a step in the right direction.
And it's a healthy competition.
Of course,
So government edges closer to end unit-to-unit adjustment for solar consumers. So is it a bad news for the solar consumers?
of course, we had already discussed that now the new net metering will be, this policy is going to be changed. But and a draft has been shared by the NEPRA. Now its public hearing is going to start within this week, and then the NEPRA will come up with its policy prescription. But overall, keeping in view the draft, it is not a good sign for those who are planning to install solar at their rooftops.
Right, right. So does that mean that they are going to face high charges and tariffs?
Of course, under the new and revised upcoming policy, the rates will be changed, because earlier it was based on the net metering. Now it is turned into net billing. So it will cause an effect for the consumers who have installed solar at their rooftops.
Right, right. So FER has increased Islamabad property valuation by up to 75%. So can you tell us more about it?
Actually, on December 8th, FBR had issued a notification under which they had increased valuation rate of different parts of Islamabad capital territory, including urban and rural areas, in the range of more than 200%. In some cases, they have increased the valuation rate of 400%. So there was a hue and cry, and then they suspended and put this notification held in abeyance till 31st January. Now FBR has come up with the new valuation rates, in which the previous rates were scrapped, and under the new rates the valuation rates were increased in the range of 15% to 75%. And keep in mind that this decision has been taken after holding consultation with all the chambers, especially the Islamabad Chamber of Commerce and Industries, as well as the real estate agents. So they are happy that after consultation, this decision has been taken, and it will result into promoting economic activities, especially in the real estate sector, which was facing a sluggish normal in last couple of years. So after this, there is an issue of certainty, and now there are expectations that the real estate sector will get promotion after this downward revision. Ultimately, they have increased, but they have taken it keeping in view the consultation of all concerned stakeholders.
Right. Sir, can you debrief Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's meeting with the World Bank president? Sir, what happened there, and what were the key points to notice?
Actually, World Bank Group President has been currently visiting Pakistan. He is on 4-day visit. He held meeting with Prime Minister. Want to mention that the World Bank has committed $20 billion in next 10 years period, and Pakistan and World Bank are currently under the country partnership framework are going to execute the disbursement of the hefty amount. IFC, which is the subsidiary of the World Bank, had also committed another 20 billion. So overall, it's an element of 30 to 40 billion dollars. So it is important that World Bank president had recently he has been visiting Pakistan. He has visited some cultural sites. He has visited Texla as well as adjacent to Texla in the KP, Khanpur Dam, where he has come along with his wife, and they are also meeting on economic front, but he is also visiting some cultural sites. Today, he has visited one of the site in Khoshab in Punjab. So it's very good that Pakistan, he can also explore the tourist sites as well, and it will also help to promote our tourism sites. So it's overall, it is very important that recently Prime Minister also met with IMF's MD. Now World Bank Group President is visiting Pakistan. So Pakistan is again on the radar screen of international financial institutions.
Right, sir. Thank you so much.
Always welcome.
This was all for today. If you want us to discuss more about Basant, if you want us to talk about more prices issues, if you want us to talk about anything in particular regarding economy, do let us know in the comments. Till then, keep watching All of Your Business. This is Shehryar signing out.